came to San Francisco in the late 1500s. Ever since, the city has been evolving and changing while maintaining its roots. In particular, San Francisco has been able to preserve its cultural sustainability through the tradition of food. We examined two neighborhoods in which food has had an exceptionally strong influence and continuity: North Beach and Chinatown.
Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key.
Established in the 1850s, San Francisco's Chinatown is the oldest Chinatown in North America. It is also the largest Chinese community outside of Asia. We explored 3 different culinary traditions while in San Francisco's Chinatown. First, we enjoyed dim sum for lunch in a local restaurant. Next, we visited a tea shop where we were able to do tea tasting and speak with the shop owner about how he brings his teas straight from the south of China 3 times a year to keep his shop up and running and with the utmost authenticity. And finally, we ended our trip at the Golden Gate fortune cookie factory where we got to see the cookies being made. Dim sum, meaning to touch your heart, is the name of a Chinese cuisine made up of a wide range of small dishes served with Chinese tea. The dishes come in small portions and may include meat, seafood, vegetables, and desserts. Dim sum originated with the Cantonese in southern China and was linked to yum cha, the Chinese tradition of drinking tea. Dim sum and yum cha have their roots in travelers. Tea houses sprung up to accommodate weary travelers journeying along the famous Silk Road. Rural farmers would also head to the tea houses exhausted after a long day of work to enjoy an afternoon bite. Originally, dim sum was not considered a full meal, but merely a snack to keep the travelers going. Today, dim sum is a staple of Chinese dining and has transformed into a more substantial culinary experience. In China, dim sum is served for breakfast or brunch and often on special occasions. Here in San Francisco, it is common to find dim sum served all day and night and is frequently consumed for lunch and dinner. Tea is an integral part of Chinese history. It is deeply woven into Chinese culture and is considered to be one of the 7 necessities of Chinese life. The Chinese drink tea at every meal. There are 6 types of tea: black, white, green, red, oolong, and pu'er. Within these 6 types of tea, there are vast varieties of individual beverages due to local growing conditions and different processing techniques. The ancient Chinese used tea for medical purposes, and now it is enjoyed for its flavor as well as its positive health benefits. In San Francisco's Chinatown, there are numerous tea shops that offer free tea tastings, where it is a fun way to learn about the tradition of Chinese tea. Fortune cookies are cookies that are served at the end of a Chinese meal that have messages on the inside. They were a modern invention that came about in the US in the early 1900s. However, their origins come from Chinese legend. According to the legend, in the 14th century, when the Mongols ruled China, a revolutionary named Chu Yuanchang planned an uprising against them. He used mooncakes, a Chinese pastry, to pass along the date of the uprising to the Chinese by replacing the yolk in the center of the mooncake with the message written on rice paper. It is these mooncakes that are thought to have later inspired fortune cookies. In San Francisco, fortune cookies continue to be made by hand at the Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Factory, located in the heart of Chinatown. Established in the late 1800s, North Beach has a strong Italian-American influence due to its history as a neighborhood of Italian immigrants. North Beach is known as San Francisco's Little Italy and draws people to the neighborhood to indulge in Italian cuisine. While in North Beach, we explored 3 culinary traditions. First, we visited a local deli where we spoke with Italian shop owners about their business and how the neighborhood has evolved. Next, we enjoyed a classic Italian treat, gelato. Finally, we topped off our sweet tooth by visiting one of the most famous bakeries in North Beach, Stella's. Delis in North Beach are known for their high-quality meats and cheeses and often carry a large stock of fine Italian wines. They compete against each other to earn the reputation of having the best sandwiches in town. At lunchtime, lines reach out onto the solid blocks where North Beach residents wait to enjoy a made-to-order, one-of-a-kind sandwich. Gelato is the Italian regional variant of ice cream. Gelato is made with many of the same ingredients as ice cream, but has 55% less air, resulting in a denser product. The history of gelato dates back to the 16th century. In Italy, the art of traditional gelato making was passed on from father to son, improved and perfected right up to the 20th century, when many gelato makers began to emigrate, taking their knowledge to the rest of Europe and eventually the US. North Beach's streets are scattered with gelato shops, making it the dessert of choice for many North Beach residents. North Beach is home to many fine Italian bakeries, one of the most popular being Stella's. Stella's Pastry has been baking traditional Italian pastries and cakes since 1942. Stella sells a large variety of biscotti and cookies which are made in-house with winning recipes from Italy. They also have a wide variety of pastries including eclairs, Napoleons, slices of specialty cakes, as well as tarts and mousses imported from Italy. Panettone, a traditional Italian bread, is made all year round, and danishes are freshly baked every morning. Chinatown and North Beach are only two examples of neighborhoods in San Francisco whose identities are intrinsically tied to food. Both neighborhoods act as nodes in a global taste network, allowing their residents to experience global culinary traditions in their own local environment. Even though the traditions have changed with time, the gastronomic knowledge allows the individual culture of each neighborhood to be sustained and to continue such sustainability for generations to come. Be my mirror, my soul, she, my missionary.